Well, good morning and welcome to this morning's Wake Up Well. Today is Monday, the 23rd of November, and I've got a lovely couple of verses here or really encouraging couple of verses from Psalm 71 that I want to read with you. So let's just jump right in, hey? So we're going to read from Psalm 71, verse 1 to 5, and I'm going to read here. It says, "In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness, rescue you me and deliver me. Turn your ear to me and save me. Be my rock of refuge to which I can always go. Give the command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, my God, from the hand of the wicked, from the grasp of those who are evil and cruel. For you have been my hope, sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth." Now, I must admit, I had a bit of a laugh when I read that these were the few verses that Nick had me cover today. And then I actually told my wife which verses I was reading, and she burst out laughing as well. You see, as Nick would have been completely unaware at the point at which he asked me to cover these verses. He would have been unaware that it'd be this moment in time that we'd actually be experiencing some specific challenges as a family right now. And clearly we aren't alone. I mean, COVID has indeed either created further challenges for most, or it's highlighted or exacerbated situations where challenges already existed. You see, as I read this passage over and over again, wondering what the Father would actually draw out of it, not just for me, but that he would have me draw out for you, he led me to that last verse specifically. And that last verse says this: "For you have been my hope, sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth." For you have been my hope, sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth. For me, my youth finds me as a teenager at school and on the mission field in South India. And then after that, on to university here in Sheffield. Many years following, working both here in the UK and then in the USA. You know, and I can't tell you the number of times that I've either sat on the flat roof of my house in South India, or I've walked alone on the streets of Sheffield, or I've sat on the beach in winter, you know, in South Carolina, crying my heart, and most usually my eyes out, you know, to the Lord about something going on in my life, or the life of my family or a member of the community that we belong to. You know, John, the disciple of Jesus, I believe, actually said it best, where he said in John chapter 16, verse 33 in the New Testament, and he said, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." For some of us, our journey of faith has been short. For some of us, like me, it's been much longer. But all of us have experienced loss or grief, or pain or suffering in some way, you know, in this life, as Paul has alluded to in this passage. The only way I get through it with peace in my heart is to be reminded about the times when God has pulled me through a situation, when He's brought resolution, He's brought redemption, or He's brought hope, as it says in the passage. "For you have been my hope, sovereign Lord," David says, "my confidence since my youth." And it doesn't matter how long I've walked with the Lord. You know, the challenges we face can often cause us to take our eyes off of Jesus, to forget the words he's spoken over our lives, to forget the past victories, and we begin to sink. Like Peter in the boat, he needed another to help lift his eyes. And for Peter, that was Jesus. He reached down and grabbed his hand. But for us, right here, right now, it often looks like each other. This amazing church community that is the well. We need each other. We need others to remind us of the victories in our lives. And honestly, we'll be needed. Each of us will be needed to remind others of the victories in their own. And we shouldn't wait to be asked. So this week, let's be a community of encouragement. Let's all commit. This is a challenge. Let's all commit to pick the phone up, to call one or two people and remind them of the victories we've seen the Lord accomplish in their lives. Let's remind them of the hope that can be found in him. Have a great day. Be blessed. Have a great week.